Countryside, it's Joe Smith, your general manager, and I'm here today with Stephanie Reeves and Mike Batter, two of our most famous employees here at Countryside. As promised in Monday's video, we are coming to you with a special video today with some important golf updates.
Yes.
Because we're going to have some changes starting August 12th to this area. Relative to the project into construction. So before we get to that though, Steph, you guys have a new operational thing with the website that you want to tell us about.
Yes.
That is going to be pretty cool for the community. So what's that?
So every morning now we go on to the Countryside website, and there's just a little box at the very bottom of all the like latest news and all the little boxes you have. And we just put course conditions. So like, for example, if it was rainy the night before, we would put cart path only, driving range closed, and we have the date so that you know if you're looking at current information. So this helps so that you don't have to call us first, or sometimes you don't know it's cart path only because you're not on the tee sheet getting that email, and you may come up to the range to learn that it's closed. So we hope this helps.
Yeah.
And given the variety of weather we deal with in the summer, we thought this would be a helpful thing. Hopefully kind of a non-issue in season.
Maybe, but, you know, never know.
Yeah.
But still, you know, it's just another form of communication. And
yeah, it's just a quick little course condition update.
Yeah. I like to say there's 2,000 members and there's only so many of us, and we can only answer phones so quickly.
Yeah, so this is it pops right up on your cell phone if you have that, or a website.
The more communication portals, the better.
Yeah,
absolutely,
exactly.
Absolutely.
So it's now part of our morning routine.
Awesome.
Just update it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of communication, this one's important, right? So we are standing on the cart path between the 1 tees.
Yeah, the ones and the twos.
Yep, number 1. Obviously, clubhouse is behind us. And starting Monday, August 12th, we're going to have probably 4 to 6 weeks of some changes in construction in this immediate area. And that's going to affect your world, Mike.
Flow of traffic, the flow of carts.
Yeah, flow for golfers.
Setups. Multitude. We're going to need some flexibility from everybody if possible.
And patience.
Yeah.
So we thank you in advance for that. But big picture, ultimately what's changing here is really what's behind us. This large landscape area that's off the north side of the club. This all gets turned into expanded cart staging and cart parking. And in order to do that, we've got to do some work in this area.
We've got to do some grading, some removal, grading, drainage for the area. So they're going to block off most of this area on the 12th.
Right. So let's start. We're going to break this up in 2 weeks, right? So the first week, the week of August 12th, let's talk about what's going to happen that week with cart traffic.
So we are going to be staging in the same area that you're used to now. We will not be in the parking lot like people have seen us a few times for these mobile moments, but staging in the same area.
Bag drop, same location.
Bag drop, the same location. Nothing will change for you there. The things that will change are, rather than going up, you won't have access to go on the north end of the building to the driving range.
Okay.
You won't be able to get out that way at all. So we're going to have many signs, yellow signs. We're going to guide you along the whole way. We're going to send you down Province Way or down Countryside Drive. We're going to turn on Province Way, and we're going to access number 10 tee box from that point. Everybody will be going off number 10 for this time. So when you come to start, if you're playing 9 holes, you're going to play the back 9. Everybody will go off number 10 and play then. For that first week, it will be pretty seamless because when you're going to play 18 holes, you're going to come off number 18, you're going to drive right down past the driving range. You're going to come right up this area. You're going to hug around this tree, and we'll have signage and we'll have short fencing to guide you right along. And you'll come right along the number 1 tee box right here and continue your play on.
So essentially, we'll have one-way traffic around the back of the club between 10, 9, and 1.
Correct. You come by the driving range, you'll see a short fence, you'll see signs that guide you right along the tree line here. That'll get you right to the number 1 tee box to continue your round. There may be some times when we have the number 1 tee box closed. So everybody will start on number 2,
2, 3, 4, or 5, right?
From there,
yeah.
Hopefully not, but there might be a time that happens.
Okay.
That's the first week.
Okay.
It'll be relatively seamless. We'll guide you all the way through it. You can ask any of my guys. They'll have all the information that you need. but there'll be plenty of signage to take you in and bring you back
Okay.
to the staging area.
So, first week of August 12th, bag drop, staging, same area. It's just we're sending people down Countryside Drive to Province Way to go off one.
Access number 10.
Oh, go off 10.
And that's where
To
they'll
start.
be. They'll play 10 through 18 that way. Then they'll access number 1 basically the same way. You'll just have a one-way traffic that would be guiding you.
Perfect.
That way.
So then the second week, which is August 19th, right? The week of the 19th.
That's when it gets a little more interesting.
A little more interesting. Interesting is a good word. This area will not be accessible, correct? And your bag drop area is going to change.
We are gonna move more than likely out into the parking lot again,
behind the
behind the
golf shop.
Golf shop, same place we've been. If you played this summer a few times, you've noticed us there. We'll have it all blocked off for you, so you know where to turn to come in to drop your bags off with our guys. That access then, there's a couple of different ideas out, but one of them will be you rather than going down Province Way, you'll come right down behind the cart barn and behind to the parking lot. You'll come up through the old butterfly garden. Will be
the back side of this tee box.
Back side of this tee box. You'll come right up here and you'll access number 1 tee box this way. That's really the best option we have.
Yeah.
We may have another option that you have to go farther down the road.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I think we said it would be that you'd have to come in. What is the road between 1 and 2? Forget what that one's called. But come down that road.
St. Ives.
St. Ives.
Yeah, and play 17 holes. But that's worst case.
Yeah.
That's our worst case.
Which number 1 plan
So
should work out well.
we're going into that second week, again, the week of the 19th, by taking carts at the parking lot behind the shop and bringing them behind the cart barn along number 1 tee to the 1 tee box here.
Yep.
And then they would play 1 through 18.
They would play 1 through 18 because you're going to have access. You'll still have access to go across from number 10 or number 9 over to number 10.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Now, during that second week, will we be able to access the range from this area, or will the members still need to go around?
I think from just for the safety and the ability for the construction groups to do their thing and get it done as fast as they can. I think if you're going to the range, we're still going to send you around down to Province Way and back. I think it'll keep people out of the way.
Even coming off 18, we want you coming back Province Way to Countryside
It's going to
Drive.
make it faster
And we'll have
for them.
signs.
We're not in the way, and we'll get this out. We'll get this quickly done as you know.
And like you said, you have signs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have directionals. And when you do come to play golf, obviously Mike and Stephanie and the team will be providing directions because, as you said, some of this might shift. You know, we've had to be somewhat fluid with construction, but you know, you guys have been great being flexible and really thinking
The members
through.
have too.
Yes.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And you just be a little more, it'll be pretty seamless for you. You'll still enjoy your golf round. It'll be a little more driving the cart to get to the tee boxes to start than you're used to. But that'll really be the only thing they notice. We'll try to make it as seamless as we can for them throughout the whole process.
Okay.
Kind of a benefit for those that play 9 holes, they'll get to start on the back 9, which all summer long we start everybody off 1.
Right.
So that's kind of a nice benefit.
See the other
Sunny
side
side
of the
up.
course,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
Right? If you're only doing 9, you get to play the back 9.
Yeah. And you know, long term, when we get to the end of this is essentially all of the work that happens outside of the construction fence. And long term, when this is complete, we're going to have an expanded cart staging area.
We're going to have a lot of beautiful room.
Some
Bring people in, send them out.
Different look to the landscape. We're adjusting some of the drainage in this area as part of all that. You know, so again, it's really going to enhance the overall operations.
Yeah.
I think it's going to, at the end product, will make everybody very happy. We just have a few bumps in the road to get there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it should be wrapped up by October is our 4 to 6 week range. So that would be great because then
Charlie
we start
and
up at the
the
volume.
construction crew have really been great working with our schedule because, you know, this is the slower time of year.
It is.
We do have another season of temporary facilities coming up. So we want to make sure we get this out of the way so, you know, you guys can, and the members can be
And for those golfing
optimal.
in the summer here, we're going to just make it as fun and seamless as we can for them.
Yeah.
You guys are good at that, Mike.
That's what we do.
Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. Well, I know that was a lot to try and picture.
Yeah, we'll have signs.
Yeah, we'll drop some aerials in so you all can get an idea. And please, I would urge you, if you have questions, if you're here and you have questions on any of that, just call. You know, or come down and see him. Mike's the guy.
We can handle it.
But you know, more importantly, when you do come to play, whatever day it is, you guys are going to be providing clear and concise directions.
We
So-
will get you on your way to a wonderful round of golf.
Excellent, excellent. Did that cover it all?
Well, you forgot.
What did I forget?
Mike celebrated 16 years with us at Countryside.
Oh,
So happy.
Oh,
yes.
never
We're
in a
happy.
bad mood.
16 years. So if you see him, congratulate him.
You
That's
told me
awesome.
the word he used was bliss.
He did,
16
yes,
years
he did.
of bliss.
Yes.
No sarcasm at all.
Mike, all kidding aside, you and your team just do an incredible job for us
Thank
here.
you.
And the members recognize it.
Yes.
Stephanie
I do,
recognizes it. I
100%.
recognize it. And we really appreciate what you guys do every day.
It's fun. We have
you
fun.
make it look easy. Truthfully, you make it look easy.
Well, they do. Yes.
No.
They,
They need a good leader.
That's it.
That's you, Mike. And I know, you know, going through this stage that we're in, it's really disrupted your world. And I told you I was going to.
you gave me fair warning.
true.
But I do. I sincerely appreciate you and your team being so flexible.
It's been better than expectations.
Excellent. That's all. Hey, as long as we can slightly exceed expectations every day,
That's it.
we're good, right?
Very good.
Awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
as always, questions, comments, you can send them our way. This starts the week of August 12th, so that Monday we're closed, which is the 12th. But again, if you're coming to play golf on Tuesday, you can expect a little bit different routing
Yeah.
for the next 4 to 6 weeks or so.
Yeah.
But we'll get through it as we have everything else.
It's often
Mike,
better.
Steph,
Yeah.
thanks for the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got it.
And make sure, you know, keep an eye on the website. Steph said she's updating, her and her team are updating that little blurb every day.
Yep.
We'll drop that into the video as well. But that's real time, up to date. So if you wake up and you're unsure of what's going on in the course, or if it's open
Yeah.
or cart path only, it'll be there.
Yes.
So we'll save you a phone call. Not that we don't love talking to you. So excellent. As always, Countryside, thank you, and we'll see you around the club real soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.